relationship between a father and a daughter is beautiful and pure. But we all know that in South Asian families, there is drama at every turn. Well, this drama has now been turned into a theatre production called Laadki, which has been produced by the Gujarati Society of British Columbia. Here in studio with us today to talk to us about this is Priya Pranjivan and Vishal Patel. Let's find out some more. Vishal, Priya, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Yeah. Well, when we're thinking about Ladki, I mean, when I say the word Ladki, people don't really know what that is. So what is Ladki?
Ladki, the definition of Ladki is a parent's beloved daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So, Priya or yourself would be your parent's Ladki. The show itself, though, is, like you said, a relationship between father and daughter, and you really follow that story through multiple different ways. So you will see the parents, the daughter and the father on stage, and you also see these two event crashers who you kind of follow, and they tell the story that way.
Oh, so they're like the two wedding crashers are like the narrators.
Almost,
kind of.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
They carry the story, and the audience more or less follows them through the story, but the story is about the daughter and the father.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And Priya, I know that you have been dancing for years.
Yes.
I've seen you on stage multiple times.
Yeah.
So I hear that you're the lead choreographer for this production?
Yes, I am.
So tell us a little bit about what that entails.
Well, it's a lot of hard work, and you need a lot of people who are dedicated to put up a show like this. So it took about 6 months to put up a show, and
6 months
yes,
of preparation.
Lots of preparation. And I'm very happy that a lot of our GSPC fellow people and their sons, their daughters are in this production, and they're putting up a show for our society.
So it's like a community production.
Yes, exactly. So anybody you see on stage is all from the community,
and
which is great.
How many participants are there?
Probably over 100, 200 maybe.
200?
About 200
Yeah.
participants in total. That includes, dancers. We're including in that count. We're including the volunteers and everybody.
And we're talking about like 4-year-olds going into older age, which
like
is, I think,
60s, 70s, seniors.
yeah. So you'll see different everybody. Yeah.
Wow.
For sure.
Yeah.
So usually when you look at theater productions,
Yeah.
Mostly the cast and crew is a smaller group,
Right.
Relatively small. Maybe 30 is like considered a
A
larger
small.
production.
Yeah.
But 200, I mean, that's insane. I mean, Vishal, take us through this whole thing. Like, how did this even come about? Where did this idea come from?
It started, there's 3 of the directors, is Neeta, Jagriti, and Sanjay, and they really just started to decide to take this show into a different kind of turn. What GHBC has done originally is that they've done a variety show where there's performances and there's 2 MCs, and they kind of carry the show that way, and there isn't a storyline or anything like that. So what happened in the summer of last year, which is when this started, was that these 3 got together and they said they really wanted to take the show into a different direction. So how can they, it's all written and directed and scripted by them, and they are really the 3 masterminds behind the entire show.
Yeah.
Wow. And so one of those 3 is, you mentioned the name Neeta. That's your mom, right?
That's my mom. Yeah.
So did she put you up to acting in this, or is this something that you actually wanted to do?
I wouldn't say she put me up to it. I really enjoy being on stage, no matter what it is, whether it's dancing or just speaking or acting. So for me, it's a new, exciting thing because I've never done acting on stage in front of so many people. So I wouldn't say she put me up to it, but I'm very, very much so excited and happy to help her and be involved in the show.
And so you're both, your background comes from Shamak,
Yes.
right? And Priya, I just wanted to ask you super quick.
Yeah.
Because you've been part of Shamak, and you've seen all these props and everything that is required to make a stage show amazing. Go from ordinary to amazing. So what is it that makes this show so special?
It's because GSBC has never had a show like this before. I mean, for Shamak, we do it, you know, over and over again, and it gets better and better. So, but for GSBC, this is the first production that we're putting out there.
Because it's a community.
It's like a show. It's a community show, and it has a storyline to it, and has comedy, it has sadness, it has a lot of emotions, and I think it's so good instead of watching a show and announcing a next performance by this and by this, you know.
So the curtains stay open?
Curtains stay open the whole show, and the whole
it's like
show.
a play?
It's like a play.
Awesome.
It's like you can say it's a musical play.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Vishal, when is the show and where is it?
The show is at the Hard Rock Casino Theater, and it is on January 24th, which is a Sunday. And I suppose if people are looking for more information, they can go on to the Facebook page, that is official GSBC or GSBC official, and you know, if you search it, you'll find it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, best of luck to you both on
Thank
an
you very
amazing
much.
show.